Okay, today I've got Teddy. He's with me on a school day. So he's only a youngster. He's not a pup, not anymore, but he is a youngster. As you can see, he's pretty fixated with Rio. And this is what happened before when I had him. So he reached his adolescent stage, testosterone kicked in, he got obsessed with Rio, there was no communication with him anymore. Roscoe wouldn't have him anywhere near him. Roscoe doesn't like that kind of unbalanced energy at all. And he got to the point where even I couldn't sort of intervene very well to block that drive, that hormonal drive. It's not their fault, they can't help it, they're driven to do that. And in the wild they need that drive because it's all about survival, it's the pack hierarchy, out with the old, in with the young, they've got to prove themselves. So they need that, they need to be on the ball, they need to be constantly thinking and doing that. But as a pet, in our domestic environments, no, we don't need that kind of drive, that kind of stress level going on in the dog. So we have them castrated, we have them spayed. It takes that hormonal imbalance away, and it also creates a better sort of socialization and reaction from other dogs. When a dog's still entire, the pheromones that they emit are still obviously entire, so it could be a potential threat. It could be a potential threat to another dog. That's how they pick it up. The pheromones, the intent, it's all a bit unbalanced, so dogs react to that in a negative way. So sometimes with a dog that's still entire, that hasn't been castrated, you may get conflict with other dogs. Not all dogs, but some dogs, you know. And this is what's happened with Teddy. He's certainly settled down to what he was. It's wonderful how he's doing now, but there is still this drive. So his owner started putting a harness on him so that she can actually grab him. I mean, off lead is great, his recall's great, it's lovely. But it is just this hormonal drive when he meets some dogs, and it just kills his ability to communicate. So when the other dogs are saying, hey, back away, I don't want you mounting me, his head's already gone into overdrive, and he doesn't understand that communication. His head's gone. That's a nice attachment on Rio's tail. And that's when we get conflict, that's when we get dogs snapping at each other. Get them castrated, you won't get that. Once they've learnt socialisation, they've learnt it. Without this hormonal drive kicking in and unbalancing everything and messing with their ability to communicate. Like I say, as a domestic pet, we don't need that drive anymore. We don't need it. So anyway, other than that, his behaviours, is great. It has settled down from the adolescent stage, and I can't stress that, enough really, that when we do have pups, their character does change quite drastically sometimes from week to week, month to month, and we need to get past all that. We need to get past that 12-month mark to really start to see, what kind of character our dog is. But the puppy stages, they're not easy. Anyway, so although we can see that Teddy is still quite fixated, there's an awful lot of sniffing going on and licking, and then his teeth are chattering, all of that's part of it. I want him to be sniffing and just enjoying himself, but he's kind of just obsessed wherever Rio's going, and it's a shame. It's a shame he can't relax enough just to be a dog, but that's what the hormones does. That's what being entire does to a dog. So there we go. But as soon as I step in and communicate, it's perfectly manageable. Okay, perfectly manageable. So this morning, having a lovely walk with these guys. Obviously, that's Rio, who looks very much like Teddy. They do look alike. And then we've got Barney up ahead, who is just mooching and sniffing and doing what Barney does. So, that's my day today. Okay.